Just before we start our latest video, I promised to give you an answer to the question what I asked. How many locks do you think we've done over 45, 46 years? We did our estimates and went through everything, and the person who we think's nearest, well, we know is nearest, was Boating David. We estimated about 9,400 and he estimated 9,500 to 10. So I think we can safely say that Boating David was the closest one. And now we better get on with our latest video, which we hope you enjoy. Hello again everyone. In this video we don't go back down the Shropshire Union to the marina, we carry on with our little adventure. So why don't you come along and join us? It's really good, honestly. We leave the Bear Bridge for the umpteenth time. We had a lovely meal and a few drinks, which is part of our ritual whenever we're out and about on our boat. But now our adventure continues, so we hope you enjoy and continue to follow us and see what happens as we tootle along on the beautiful canals of England and somewhere else. A lot of the times when it's a bit blind on a bridge, I always look at the water ahead under the bridge, because normally you can see the ripples and that of the boat moving along coming towards it. So that's how I avoid a lot of the should we say, the unforeseen clashes. The one thing, well, not just the one thing, but something what we feel is really, really wrong about narrowboating is to call it a contact sport. That's the last thing it is. It's definitely not a sport, and if you've got your boating skills, you don't need to smack into things or anything like that. If you're not so clever, you'll find that you're hitting the sides and all that, but it cannot never be described as a contact sport. That's just ludicrous in our eyes, and it has been for a long, long time. Such a lovely morning, absolutely wonderful. I was just reading the newspaper before. Occasionally we do get a paper, and there was a story in there about a Tibet monk. You know, he was putting this spread on this loaf of bread what they have, and when he was doing it, he looked down and he said, I can see a picture or a form of Jesus. I said, that's incredible. So he called over to one of the other monks to have a look, He says, can you see this? And the other monk said, yes, I can. He says, that looks like Jesus. And the other monk said to him, I can't believe it's not Buddha. Some of you'll get it, some of you'll say, what is he talking about? I can see in the distance a boat having a little bit of trouble. It's going forward and back all the time. Anyway, for those who are coming along with us, we're going home. Yes, we're definitely going home. What do you mean? We've only just started, you're saying? Well, that's true. But our home, or it felt like it for a long time, is the Llangollen Canal, or the Llangollen, sorry. Not the Golly. I hate that word, Golly, for the Llangollen. But we're going up the Llangollen, very early season. And we moored on there for 18 years, so it should be a nice adventure. Last time we went was in, I think, 2018. So off we go again, and we're looking forward to it. Yeah, and they're just going up them there, yeah. As we continue this little journey, I just thought we'd better remind you, get your comments to us, like the video, and we seem to have loads of people who are liking it at the moment, so that's great. And don't forget to subscribe, and like I've tried to explain a bit, because a few people have said they don't know how to do notifications and that, but on the YouTube page at the top right there's a bell, and you just press that, and what will happen then is you'll get notifications of each of our videos. So what I've shown you in that little diagram, that covers everything what you need to do, all free as well. La la la, dee 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 dee.
We've not been up since they did the work, and you wouldn't think they'd worked on it, would you? I mean, looking at it, they've kept it. Yeah. I've not dropped that cab down.
It's hard to believe how much work went on this lot, because you enter the Llangollen. For a long time, the certain boats couldn't come up here. I mean, it's not that wide now, but the amount of work they did to get the bow out was absolutely incredible. So a few more boats can fit now, and you're not as much thinking about, can I get in, will I get out? So it was a good job done. We're just waiting for another boat to come down now, but the Pound is a good 18 inches lower than it should be. So I could find myself on the bottom very soon. We're losing that much water in here. I'm just on the bottom at the moment. That we've said no, we'll have to let the water in because it's coming out of it unbelievably. So the lock's being emptied, so at least I can actually move, because I'm going to get wedged on the right hand side if we're not careful. And you'll see we've just started floating again. That's what we should have done at the beginning, because these are notorious for losing water. Sometimes a bit of experience tells you what's what. No doubt at all. Right.
It's dead shallow, isn't it?
It was, yeah, it was stuck on the, well and truly stuck on the bottom, that.
It's about, is it 3 or 4 years since we've been up here?
2018.
Was it?
Yeah, back on the Llangollen now, or the Llangollen, sorry I keep saying Llangollen. These locks do tend to look, you know, a little bit thinner, should we say, than a lot of the locks on the system, and they can be a bit more challenging, but I love that, and Bernadette does as well. But yeah, it's great to be back on, and we've got many a good story to tell you during this little trip, based on all these years we used to moor on the Llangollen, and in the very early days we used to hire boats on the Llangollen. So we've got plenty to say and plenty to show you.
Still very shallow here.
We're in another shallow pound as well. Not as bad as the other, but they do seem to be losing water. So many people come up the Llangollen. You know, it's yes please, coffee will go down well, thank you. Not bad at all. Now we'll enjoy a nice cruise in the sunshine.
Roger, over. And out.
This video comes to an end. We've gone up the flight to Earlston and you see us leaving and going along the Llangollen Canal. So that's it. We'd love you to join us next time to follow our adventures, but for now, as usual, all I can say is ta-ra, keep safe, keep well.